Hello, friends and colleagues. What are you passionate about? Passionate.
The Passion Show on CFRU 93.3 FM, Guelph, Ontario. With Wizard.
I'm a water wizard, Harry.
With
Hello, world. You are listening to The Passion Show with Wizard on CFRU 93.3 FM. It is a do-it-together radio show all about passions and the people who have them. My name is Wizard.
My name is Paloma, or PJ.
We've got PJ in the house.
Yar.
We've got PJ Pants.
Yep.
PJ Pants is in the house.
Yep.
What is up, PJ Pants?
I'm just like entranced by the green waves of the audio. I'm just like thrilled to be in an audio booth.
Something I never considered is that the guest on the show gets a very
Yeah.
clear view of the audio waveform,
Yeah.
and I don't.
Oh shit.
That's sort of no fair.
Yeah, it's kind of like even when I don't look at it now, it's just like in my brain, like if I talk low or if I talk high.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's more about volume, I think, than
Oh.
about pitch.
Word up. I didn't train in music.
But yeah, that's okay. You don't need to train in music to get in an audio booth.
Period.
I'm not trained in music.
Not really.
Well, I actually kind of did. I played piano for a number of years as a kid, but that doesn't count.
My mom's
That's a loss to
learning piano
history.
right now.
Your mom is learning piano?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I know. She's such a baddie.
I love it when moms learn stuff.
Literally.
I had to teach my mom how to use a computer.
Okay.
She runs a gift store store, and when the novel coronavirus began, she wanted to open an online version of her store, and so I had to teach her how to use a Shopify, which also meant that I needed to show her how to like copy and paste stuff and like how to like understand files.
Yeah, so like going from like the very
Because a lot like
basics.
computer stuff is hard for moms and dads and like people who aren't digital native young people.
100%. I mean, but even then it's like, kids grow up on iPads. Those are kind of like dumb computers. Like
You're right.
Go back to the time when there was like, I mean, I only hear about it, but there's like people built their computers. Like they truly understand.
Yeah,
what
I
a
built
computer
my
was.
PC.
Like I don't know what a real computer is, like, what that means.
Well, a real computer is a machine that computes.
Okay, word.
I think,
Okay, so an iPad.
I mean, an iPad's a computer.
Yeah.
It certainly is. It's a powerful machine.
Yar, this is true.
But so it's like a desktop PC or like a MacBook or anything. It's all just the same. A Casio calculator watch is a computer.
Hey, true.
But anyway, this is all kind of a funny tangent that we found ourselves on.
Yeah.
Who are you, PJ? What are you doing here? How we know each other, you and me?
Okay, so throwback. It's winter time.
All right.
Okay.
I'm there. I'm closing my eyes. I'm there, and it's a winter.
Paloma moved to Montreal. Okay, we have to go back a bit further, I guess.
We
I
have to go
moved to
back to,
Montreal
Montreal.
3 years ago. I was in Montreal. Montreal was crazy. I was like, I'm going back home for 2 weeks. I'm so tired. So I went back home for 2 weeks for like Christmas vacation. Aveline showed out, was like, I'm having a gathering.
Past and future guest, Aveline.
Yes, shout out. Little heart hand thing.
You know, a little hard hand to Aveline. You're listening to this?
Yeah.
And anyone driving around named Aveline.
Yes, to you too. Okay, so I went to Aveline's place, and then you were there, and then because Indigo,
I was
also
there sitting
Indigo,
in the corner.
Shout out, Indigo was like, I know somebody named Wizard. I was like, that's
Indigo,
crazy. That's cracked.
future guest Indigo.
That's so wickety whack. Love that. And then you were there, and then I got introduced to the Passion Show, and then like I got back to Montreal after kind of like having this in the back of my head, and I was missing Guelph, and I was like, weird, like Guelph was actually kind of fun because I used to hate Guelph. And
you grew up here, right?
Yeah, I grew up here.
Wow.
And so I had like a totally new perspective of it as an adult. So I started listening to the Passion Show every weekend while I was cleaning, and it just was like it just felt really personal and like a time that was really difficult for me this winter to like listen to people from Guelph. And so I guess that's a really long way of saying it. And now we work together at the Guelph Outdoor School, but I like to think I figured out about this and you before that. So yeah,
That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You hit me up about that months ago.
Yeah, no, I was literally like obsessed with the idea of getting on the radio.
Well,
or
here
just
you
like
are.
talking and like learning how radio works because I want to do it myself.
It's pretty magical.
Yeah.
And Montreal certainly has a community radio station, much like this one. CGLO. That's right. I knew that.
I mean, I'm sure there's even more that aren't like university affiliated, but.
No, there you go.
Yeah.
And community radio is a special thing.
Yeah.
And if I can only speak to this radio station, CFRU 93.3 FM. Mm-hmm. But I have a friend who has a lot of experience with the college radio in Vancouver, CITR, where Nardwar is.
Oh my God,
the home of Nardwar, the human serviette.
Yes.
And that would be past and future guest Sasha Beam for any of you interpret passion heads who want to remember these things. But what I'm getting at is that people who are involved in community radio are the most lovely and dedicated people in the world.
Yeah, I love like publicly funded stuff.
It's pretty amazing. Yeah. Services, the commons. Yeah. And you will have an easy time because what I know about you is that you're a driven individual. You have an easy time finding yourself getting embroiled in Montreal community radio. I just know it. Yeah,
for sure. Well, that I kind of I think I figured out what my topic is today. Like I can bring it up whenever or get more deep into it, but I think it's just like amateur stuff. Amateur pursuits was the thing I wrote at the top of my list.
Amateur pursuits is a great passion. That is meaningful to me. That also hands this episode a title on a silver platter. Amateur pursuits with Paloma, like, come on.
Period.
That's too good.
Yep.
So why do you care about amateur pursuits?
Okay, well, can I tell you my list?
Yeah, let's run down the whole list and then we can hop around.
So there's probably so many things I'm gonna be like, damn, I wish I had said that after, but it's okay.
Okay, you can always come back someday.
Okay, so I wrote puppets, tattoos, outdoors, being gross, green. I put my mom at the end, but I don't think that has anything to do with amateur pursuits. But so we're gonna cross her off. But
your mom,
shout out. I mean, that's not an amateur pursuit.
No, I know, but this is.
But it was one of my passions.
I've been interpreting these all as like separate passions.
Yeah, but like specifically like skill wise.
My mom comes up on the show all the time.
These are like amateur pursuits, skill wise. Green is different. It's more like an aesthetic pursuit. But.
You're in an amateur aesthetic pursuit of green.
Yeah, because I haven't gone like banana mode,
No, shows the senior banana past and future guest.
Like what?
You don't have a yellow Jeep. You don't have a yellow hat. You don't have a yellow house. You don't have a yellow child or dog.
But I have well, anyway, so that's my list. I can go into each of them very specifically, but I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's just start. Yeah, well, why not?
I mean, well, I don't know how this works.
Well, here's how it works, Paloma.
Yeah.
You see how we're sitting here having a conversation right now? There are words pouring out of both of our mouths.
Yes.
No matter what words are said, words will be said for the next 50 minutes. And that has never failed. I've recorded the show a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And there can be confusion. There can be feeling of a lack of direction.
Okay, word, yeah.
These things are all part of the show because no matter what is going to happen in this universe, I can tell you one thing for sure. We're going to talk for the next hour.
Literally.
So
that doesn't seem to be an issue for us, eh?
Is how it works.
Yeah. 100%.
So tell me about amateur pursuits.
Okay, so, I mean.
And we'll feel it out from there.
There's like the rose and thorn side of this where it's like the rose side is like just watching, I'm like, how would I talk to little Paloma, or like how would I talk to a kid about any pursuit they have? Like, just like anything they're interested in, like they're starting from ground zero. Like I firmly like believe in like nurture versus nature. I mean, that's tricky, but I mean, obviously there's like so much stuff built into our DNA, but just like how much like the programs you're set up in as a child and like all the things your parents decide for you and the things your teachers decide for you. And then as you get older and you develop autonomy, all the things you start to decide for yourself and like what you want to pursue. And so, when I was a kid, I was pursuing swimming. I got pretty good at that.
Going to the swim meets?
No, swim meets would always stress me. Oh, no.
Oh, okay. What time was Sam? 9:12. Okay.
Should we go back?
I'm going to write that down somewhere. Actually, you have a notebook. Do you have a pencil in front of you? For
I can
my
etch
dear
it in.
listeners, you guys just heard a cute little bird sound, but what I heard was something much scarier.
At 9:12.
At 9:12, we'll just remember
Yeah.
that.
Okay. So, swim meets would freak me out, which
Okay.
is where all the amateur pursuit stuff comes in. Where it's like I was never interested in taking any of my pursuits pro. You know, I was never like, well, it's not that serious. Like I was always like, dang, I just want to like enjoy myself and not make it like so crazy competitive and serious. So okay, now I'm trying to like bring myself back to like where I was.
You were talking about swimming.
Yeah, I mean,
Jumping in
that
the
was
pool,
just like
doing
as an
butterfly.
example. But yeah, okay, so like all these things you get set up in as a kid and like you can really like take them to the next level. But then like as an adult, I kind of had like let a lot of those things go. Or like, I don't know, as a kid, I didn't take music as like a pursuit. But now in my adulthood, I'm like, okay, let me go at this. But I'm really like trying to come at it from like the mindset of a child. Or like the expectations we have for kids where it's
A
like
beginner's
you're literally
mind.
just learning, dog. Like you're just starting this. So, or like not even that you have to like take everything to the next level. Like I get obsessive about things. So like when I started tattooing, I was like, I'm going to make this my job. Because like all the Montreal babes listening will know like the Montreal tattoo culture is crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's like all these like artists on Instagram. They have all these private studios like Snuggle Log, you know, Country Dirt. You know, I'm trying to think about all the like slime worm in the dirt, let me scratch your skin. Like those are all the Instagram tattoo
Whoa.
artists. So like I wanted to be a part of that.
Let me scratch your skin. That's funny.
Yeah, like
Slime
mine was
worm
like
in the dirt.
mine was like mycelial love affair, but then I just turned it into like PALOMA tats.
My mycelial love affair. That's
Yeah.
great. Like the mushroom.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Mycelium
Or-
gets talked about.
Or like
in
cardboard
these
intelligence
areas.
from Guelph.
Cardboard
That's-
intelligence.
Yeah, that's Colleen. I don't know if you know Colleen.
I know Colleen.
Yeah, cardboard intelligence.
Friend of the show for sure.
Yeah.
We should get them on the show
So-
someday.
Yeah, I guess now I'm talking more about the Instagram handles, but just like all those tattoo artists. And then I was like, wait, actually, I don't need to make this my job.
It's funny that an Instagram handle these days is kind of like a graffiti tag, eh?
Yeah, literally.
So you gotta come up with
Yeah.
some aloof,
Yeah.
like funny little, almost like toss. It's like a one sentence poem.
Yeah. Or
It's
like
just like hook people's minds.
when you bring the French into it in Montreal or
Oh,
Montreal. For
Montreal,
some of the listeners, there's like Jean-Guy rubber boots.
Jean-Guy,
Yeah.
rubber boots.
Rubber boots. Yep.
That's great.
Yeah. But, or you could say Jean Guy.
Jean
Just
guy.
not the same. Jean-Guy.
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 My tag is it's funny when I started the Wizard Collective Instagram handle, friend of the show Chicho
Yeah.
was like, that doesn't make any sense. It's like, Wizard, why is it called that?
Yeah.
I
Wizard
was like-
Collective.
I was like, say less, bro. It makes sense to me. It's the Wizard
Yeah.
Collective, you know. I am the Wizard Collective.
Yeah. I mean, what more? Like, I feel like you don't have to hand it to people on a silver platter.
Exactly.
Let them, like, guess a little.
It means something to me. I think it's
Yeah.
kind of funny. It's kind of funny that one person would have the title collective, but also we're all
word.
collectives, you know. Like I'm a collective of
We're inextricable from one another.
yeah. Wizard, even just like inextricable from the different parts of ourselves.
Yo.
Like Wizard
Yeah.
isn't just one man, one motivation. Wizard makes websites, and
Yeah.
Wizard makes a radio show, and
Yeah.
Wizard makes YouTube videos
For
sometimes.
sure. Really.
And,
oh
you know,
man,
just
I
like-
bet it's been another amateur pursuit.
Yeah,
Way
exactly.
long
They're
ago.
all amateur. Well, I guess.
Yeah. Yours are. I mean. The
No, mine are. No, the website
stuff
thing is a
like-
little bit of a professional pursuit, but not these days. I don't pursue that so professionally, or
Yeah,
at least I'm
okay.
not. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I charge for the website.
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
but I think about those websites as an art form separate from monetization.
Yeah. Well.
And so when I'm
exactly.
doing those projects, I'm really trying to balance being satisfied artistically and
Yes.
feeling like my time is being spent well,
Yes.
and
Yes.
but also making a satisfying and effective product for whoever is. I think of it more like less like I'm being paid to make a website,
Yeah.
and more like I'm being. It's fine. I sound so snobby when I'm talking about this, but I think it's okay because I'm being snobby about something that isn't often treated snobbily. I think websites deserve a little bit of of shine.
Okay, word up.
in this
Yeah. Yo,
world.
I think we're literally, I mean, I want to hire a website designer for my job at Concordia. Like, I'm like one of the fine arts executives.
Well, you can commission me. I was gonna say it's less
Oh
like
my
I'm
gosh,
being hired.
no,
I'm more like
totally
I'm being
needs to be a
commissioned.
student, I think.
Like a freelance that's getting commissioned to do a piece.
Right.
And that's my websites are
Yes.
like that. But
yeah,
then
our website is so ugly. I'm like the person who's in charge of it right now, and like, oh my god,
Hit me
like,
up.
trust that all the graphics are not the right size.
hit me up.
It has to be a student.
Why?
You want to enroll at Concordia? Don't.
No, I'm not gonna
Concordia
do that.
sucks. Oops.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks.
No, I mean I like my to my constituents,
Well,
not
there you
you.
go.
To my 4,000 facet constituents, not you,
I see.
or some of you maybe. Oh man,
I didn't even know about
I
Concordia.
need to remember this like public.
You know what Concordia is French for?
I don't think it's French.
It's French
is
for
it?
Concord.
And what is Concord?
Yeah, the French people
Is
add
that
the
like
E at the
grapes?
end. Yeah, exactly, like the grapes.
Boom.
Boom.
Eating Concordia.
Poom.
Boom. Concordia Food Initiatives. Another thing.
What
Amateur
is-
pursuit.
Amateur pursuits are great.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
So
not
like,
everything
what
needs to be
else
taken so
here?
seriously.
Exactly. That's like.
This passion show is an amateur pursuit.
Exactly. And that's like
I'm
the
a
things that
volunteer.
make up a life. I think what you hit on is like the anti-capitalist sentiment though.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth. That's for me what it comes out of.
I was talking about monetary.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
tell
for
me more.
me, like amateur pursuits is like out of like a, I guess a refusal of like capitalizing on like everything that makes us human,
Uh-huh.
or like the capitalist. I guess like it's not even just like making money. It's like everything that allows capitalism to sustain itself, like competition, winning over other people.
Mm-hmm.
Like being the best at something, and it's like, wow, there's like totally enough for all of us. Like, why should I have to be like the best at everything? Or like, I mean, I can also just not focus, so it's also like about that. But I have never been able to like fully commit myself to a professional path because I'm just like have never been able to intellectualize the point of like trying to turn something I really enjoy into like the thing that makes me money.
Uh-huh.
Which is like unfortunate because it's always gonna be maybe hard for me to make money in this life, but whatever.
I think my perspective on that, because I think that that's a very interesting frame, especially because coming at it from the angle of being an artist,
Yeah.
and like a creator, and I think
Yeah.
that's the spirit that you have.
It's a spirit I have. It's weird. I don't fully identify as an artist anymore, even though it's just like totally what I do and all I can do. But I don't know.
Or you're more of a poet? Everyone's a
I'm
poet.
just a guy. I always just say that. I'm like, I'm just a guy.
I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy.
Just here.
Or as they say in Quebec, guy. I'm just a guy. I'm just I am just a guy.
Just ici là.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I'm happy I found that connection there.
Le
I am just a
française.
guy. I'm just a guy.
That's good.
What was I saying? I was gonna say my lucky circumstance is that I found a thing that I enjoyed doing, which is working at an outdoor school.
Yeah.
Which is you can't really do it and outside of the context of it being a job.
Yo, literally, unless
And
you're
so
like
that's
really
a nice
wealthy.
that's a nice thing. Like
Yes. Yo.
if you want to be doing, if you
true.
want to be like mentoring
True.
young people in the forest and have that
Yeah.
be part of your life, then it's not like kids are just going to randomly show up and you're going to like volunteer that. It's sort of just leads you into a living. I was totally taken by the hand by this job into a living.
Yeah.
So that's like the lucky circumstance. So that's such a privilege and
Yeah.
ridiculous thing that I'm like physically and spiritually incapable of being grateful enough for. I feel underwhelmed by sometimes my own ability to like fully experience how lucky I am.
I hear that. I mean, I guess I just contradicted myself because like I am being paid for a job I really, really enjoy at the Go Outdoor School. I guess maybe it feels like an amateur pursuit to me in a sense where it's like I'm just here for the summer. But then I guess I could.
Sometimes I even feel that way about it. I've been doing this for 4 years. And I'm still like, this is kind of an amateur pursuit.
Yeah, but I like let myself apply for the job feeling like maybe I wasn't the most like I didn't really like I don't know that much about nature. Like I'm totally like all I knew is that like I am everything. So I'm like, why wouldn't I be qualified?
Exactly.
Like, like I'm
You're
literally
I know
everything. I am everything because all of us are everything. So I was like, boom. I don't even know how to identify poison ivy maybe, but now I do because I learned this week. But I applied out of a like amateur headspace, and I got the job. Guess my light just
Because
shone.
you got a bright light.
Yes.
That's what it's about. You did well in the, like, your name was always spoken from right when you applied.
Okay, word.
I knew you'd have the spot from
chatting,
early.
low-key.
Like, so yeah, that's kind of what
Yeah.
it's about.
Yeah.
In this line of work.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what it's about in amateur pursuits in general. Like, if you're going to be doing something in an amateur capacity, then it's not about, like, your the way you're received by your peers.
Yeah.
Is not about your technical proficiency. Like, no one is judging you on your on the amount of animal tracks that you can identify.
Yeah, and I identified a heron the other day.
Oh, there you go. I mean, that's always a bonus point.
But,
You
like,
know,
I
what
learned that
they're
last
judging
week,
exactly.
you
What they're
know?
judging on is
But
your
they're
capacity
not.
to learn.
Yeah, nobody is here.
And
Well, maybe
your capacity
silently.
to, like, bring inspiration and to be interested and open.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, that's how I had never worked at an outdoor school before. I started at GOS. I worked at a summer camp over summers and springs for years.
Yes.
But it's a different thing. I had brought almost no naturalist knowledge other than what I had sort of accumulated slowly by working at a summer camp. And I pitched myself originally. I said, what I can bring to your establishment is enthusiasm, openness, and childlike wonderment.
That's, like, literally exactly what I said in my interview.
Did you say childlike wonderment?
Like, basically that, not verbatim, but that's essentially what I said. I was like, yo, listen, I don't, like, some of these kids are gonna know as much as me, and that's gonna be great because we're gonna learn together and be just as excited.
Exactly.
And it's like, and that's what's been happening.
If you go to my staff bio on the Guelph Outdoor School website, you scroll down, Wizard.
Yeah.
I wrote that bio a week before I started. Me and Chicho sat down and wrote our bios together.
I love that.
And it hasn't changed a lick since then. It's been 4 full years, slightly more.
Like, you go back and you're like, nope, still relevant.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And what I'm getting at is it still says that Wizard brings a sense of childlike wonderment.
Yeah.
Which is pretty funny.
It's so beautiful.
So, yeah, there you have it.
Yeah, hold on to that ish.
Yeah,
I mean, I was always
it.
scared about becoming an adult because I was like, dang, does this mean I'm going to have to be like, know stuff or like act like I know stuff or like not ask questions anymore or like not be weird anymore? Or not weird, that feels kind of like corny to say, but like, I mean, on the being gross thing, like, I don't know, I was burping today with kids.
Tell me about grossness. How do you feel about gross?
I love gross. Like, when people are gross, I'm just like, yes.
Yeah,
like,
gross is epic. I love being
like,
gross.
It's just like the rejection of sterility or like of like hiding that we are humans and creatures.
Yeah.
You know,
we
like,
are creatures.
I was getting like my nose
You're speaking
pierced.
my language.
I was getting my nose pierced, and then we were talking about boogers and like different, you know, textures of boogers, like when they're crunchy or like soft.
Yes.
Or like, I think
that's gross.
Like, maybe banana. Somebody last week was talking about how like when you like go like with your nose, like you're just like eating your boogers.
You're vacuuming out boogies into your throat.
And I thought that was great. I just feel like I like feel really close to people when they're like gross around me.
And being gross is like a real vulnerable thing too.
Yeah.
You know, like in our closest relationships.
Exactly.
We can be gross.
Exactly.
And like, you know, you can you're really at home and you're really with family when you can just rip a little farts, rip a little fart ski.
Yeah, and I'm grateful that like
and they're not gonna get mad because it's just a human thing.
Or like if they get mad, it's not about that you farted. It's just like, dude, like you gassed us out of this spot.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah, so I'm grateful I grew up with parents who were like not like, you're a girl, you shouldn't. And I'm not really a girl, but you know, you're this young woman, you need to act like it. They were just like, ew, that's gross. And I was like, yeah, true.
Yeah, word, you right.
Damn, you right. Gross. Dang, you right. Yeah,
that'd be kind of gross.
I guess like that's not really an amateur pursuit, but that is just one of my.
Yeah, in the pursuit of striking a balance.
Maybe the pursuit was like just deconditioning stuff, or like being like the person who's like sets that precedent for other people. Because like there's a point when we're kids, or there's a point when we're an adult, where somebody does something that you're like, you've been thinking about doing, but you've been kind of nervous, and then they just do it so like freely and openly and beautifully and like unashamedly, and you're like, whoa, I can do that too.
Interesting. Do you have any like anecdotal examples of that?
I mean, I think in high school, like there was just like this shift when like I just started hanging out with people who were like weird people. Like, not weird, but like what I called weird at the time because it was just language for like non-normative. Like, hanging out with like, oh man, okay, I hope this doesn't offend any of my high school friends. Not weird, you know what I mean?
No.
Call me or text me if this offends
no, let's
you.
keep it going.
But,
Let's keep it going.
Like Toby and Lai and Indigo.
Yeah, weirdos.
And like Autumn and Kira and just all my
all of these are strange creatures.
It's kind of these Waldorf folks too, you know?
Yeah, Waldorf weirdos.
Who got taught a different way. And just like the way that they dressed or like the stories they had to sing and tell or I don't know, it just really like broke me out of my mold and like changed my life.
So it's just like introduced to like an alternative way of being.
Alternative ways of being. 100%.
Like, I can wear different fashion. I can tell dorky stories. You know, I can be into different things.
Literally, yeah, exactly. Or like, just like, I don't know, I just met people who were like doing the things I wanted to do, but I like didn't really know it yet. But then it all clicked into place, and I was like, oh yeah, like doing the Da Vinci program, like this outdoor program in high school, where I just like left the normal high school and like went to the Arboretum for a whole semester.
The Arb.
And that's probably how I ended up at GOS, like that.
Oh yeah.
You know, that stuff like sticks
the
with
Arb
you.
to GOS pipeline.
Yeah.
That was an important part of my high school experience too. Is being friends with nerds.
Yeah, 100%.
I was in a robotics club. I was in a Doctor Who club. A Harry Potter club, all this dorky stuff. And the funny thing, like, I was so ingratiated in that from such a young age, and so like identified with being like an outsider dork, that my little one of my arcs in this life is it was learning how to be okay with being more like normal people in some ways.
Literally,
because there are some,
but it can get very othering from either side.
Exactly, it's good. You have to hold that like dialectic, balance of like it's cool to be weird and sometimes it's cool to be normal.
100%,
or it's not like horrible. Something that bugs me is like when people really make fun of people who like sports because sports are so normal.
But it's
and I'm like, and I used to be like that, but then I sort of realizized, and this is maybe a hot take. I'm like, sports are cool.
Oh, no, 100%.
There's nothing wrong with the sport.
I mean, that's why we play all
physical excellence. It's beautiful. It's a game.
I've been
these ongoing storylines.
I'm trying to like play soccer. I just like haven't. I just soccer. I just haven't pumped up in a couple of years. Yeah, 100%. Like it's. No, I hear that.
And amateur pursuits in sports are also some of the best amateur pursuits you can have.
I mean, that's why it's such a good time in house league, and that's why I had like panic attacks when I moved to rep soccer. I was like, I don't want to be.
Yeah, that'll happen. This is
I
scary.
got yelled at for not like hitting a ball with my head when it was going into the net.
Oh,
like,
that's hilarious.
I'm sorry, I didn't get a concussion, bro. Like what?
Bro, I should just ripped a quick conky for the team. Back down to intramural.
Like,
I go bye bye.
I don't know you guys like that. Like we haven't built up a relationship reciprocity for me to like take a head hit. Yeah.
I've been playing this soccer video game with my high school friends, and which is out of the ordinary for me. I'm not much of a video games guy these days.
Yeah.
Let alone sports video games, which I've never really enjoyed.
Yeah, like FIFA.
Yeah, I never touched those FIFA or Chell or any of that. But we've been playing this footy game, soccer game where we're running around. You control a guy.
Yes.
And it's really fun. It's just a well-made, super fun game. And we play like random matches, right? But then there's a ranked mode. Ooh. I'm bringing this up. This is so perfect. It's just in the past 2 days we've been playing this. There's a ranked mode where it gives you like it tries to match up against your similar skill.
Okay.
But there's only 4 of us playing this game. But to play this ranked mode, you have to play with a team of 5.
Okay.
So it pops us up with this random strangers, and we are
so it's you 4 and one random stranger
as a team.
Oh my god, that's so
and there's voice chat in this game.
Oh my god.
And the strangers are so mad at us. Because we're so bad.
I just got way too close to
the
like,
what are you guys doing? And it only plays their sound like between goals or like,
so for real.
Like, can you actually just receive my pass? And we only have one guy who has it set up that he can talk back. So we're like Logan, tell him to can it. And Logan gets on there. It's like, hey, sorry, man, we're just trying to. And it's funny because we're just like, all right, back down to the beer league we go.
But that's how it feels. That's how it feels like with the amateur pursuit stuff. Is like I'm like doing these new things, and then if people are specifically, I mean, I really want to respect if people like are taking it seriously, and like I'm taking it seriously too. But sometimes I'm like, damn, like get off my case a little bit. Like I'm trying.
I'm a serious amateur. That's kind of how I describe.
I'm not like when I say like amateur pursuits. I'm not like.
Saying to not take anything seriously and just be aloof.
Disrespecting that ish. I'm just like, I'm interested in this, but like I'm coming at it from where I'm coming at it from. And like I'm okay with that. And like I'm gonna try my best. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I get a bit lazy. With
I'd be like
tattooing,
that.
have I blown out a couple tattoos? On myself. Yeah. But like,
How many have you tatted other people?
oh yeah. I have a
many?
portfolio on Instagram.
What?
I tattooed my ex. I've tattooed a face of my face on my ex's calf. But it's okay because it's like a chill poly ex.
Okay.
Ashlyn, if you're listening.
Let's go.
Yep, Montreal poly stuff. No, most of my tattoos have been just trades. Like I trade for bubble tea or fruit.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's really great.
That's Montreal,
or
man.
I think I made like $20
It's a different
one
world.
time.
Let's go.
Or like I traded for like a ride. I traded for like a mic to get my bike driven to the bike shop when I was fixing it up. When the snowplow took off my wheel. Yo, oh my god, I can't believe I didn't put down biking. My
Passionate biker.
My passion this winter was like and continuing is co-op bike shop repair.
Whoa.
It's so much fun.
Do you fix bikes?
Yeah,
Can
I like
oh,
gig
my
the
bike
hell
is
out
so
of
my bike
heck?
is so broken. Can you fix my bike?
I can try for sure. What's broken?
I just take a look. The handlebars keep falling off.
Oh yeah, like are they wiggly?
Yeah.
They probably just need to be tightened in the middle.
I've tried, but I think the screw is stripped.
Apparently, Christian has like this there's this lady who's like
Friend of the show,
biker
Christian.
pro,
Okay.
like bike pro. So we could ask Christian and go.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I broke my I bought a bike a few months ago, super busted.
Oof. Yeah.
For like $100.
Yeah.
But I was like, it'll be a fixer upper. It's
No.
fine.
Now
And
whenever
I fixed a few things, but now this I'm just like I don't know what
Yeah.
to do with this.
my bike, like I made it. I did a pretty good job on it. It's like I don't know, everything's good on it. I had a dream that my bike rack got stolen. That was really scary. So I'm gonna have to text my roommate to see if that actually happened. But no, my like friend bought this bike from this guy at 3 a.m. in Montreal, but there weren't any brakes. So I was like, I'll bring it to the shop for you because like I had nothing to fix on my bike and I just wanted to go to the shop. So I gave her a really shitty pair of.
That's fine.
Okay.
That'll be the only usage of the SH word in this hour.
I gave her like a very mid repair job, but in my head I was like, I'm not a pro. I just feel like going to the shop and like putting a pair of brakes on this bike. But I'm not gonna do like the best pair of brakes you've ever seen in your life. So
That's so cool that like fixing bikes has like that gradient of skill. Like it's funny for me to think I don't know anything about bikes. To think like, oh, there's such thing as like a bad bike brake job and like a decent brake job and a good brake job.
Because when you go to brake and then it's like, you know,
Like
when
when
you like
someone
have
who
to pull
knows
the
their
brakes
stuff.
all the way back,
Yeah.
and you still keep on sliding. Versus like when you just kind of like nobody can see what I'm doing with my hands, but I'm like kind of
They
like,
can imagine.
like clawing,
They're sitting in that
clawing at the air.
You see that chair?
Oh wait, is that the?
That's the chair.
That's the one you're always talking about.
Pretend that's where the
word.
listeners are chilling. They're
Okay,
listening to us.
so-
They're very quiet. They have their fingers tented
Yeah.
and they're leaning forward.
So if your fingers are tented, move them to the air, and then you kind of like grasp onto the air, pretend you have brakes, and you just kind of like slightly pull your fingers in a bit. And if the brake pads already start to touch, and you're nice, you're slowing down nicely. That's
You
a
come
nice
down
brake
that
job.
like
That's
roller coaster-esque, like on air brakes, like whew.
Yeah, just like it's not like you're like screech. You're like, you know, holding on for your life, and your bike is still going like a meter.
That is an
Not
incredible
good.
satisfaction.
Yeah.
I wish my brakes were like that.
Yeah, my brakes haven't been like that in a year.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
Well, it's a good thing we're friends with Christian, right?
Yeah, and well, I don't know if Christian's specifically the person who fixes it, but he has the contact.
He has the contacts. Okay, we'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
Yeah, but Christian's definitely a big biker.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's good to
He
know.
bikes to Stone every day from like he says he bikes. It takes him 25 minutes to bike from his neighborhood. Which I won't say because I'm not gonna dox anybody on here.
Oh, nice. It's happened before. We've been doxed on the Passion
But like,
Show.
let's just
so
say
it
like
is.
it's improbable that route takes him 25 minutes.
How long do you think it takes him?
Probably like 40.
You think Christian's selling
If
a
you
lot?
hear me right now, Christian.
Of course, Christian hears you. He's a passion head.
Yeah.
He's
Shout
tapped
out.
into the Passion
He's like-
Network.
We were like betting from going to the Stone site all the way to like boathouse, and he was like, it's gonna take me 10 minutes, and I was like, we were gonna bet real money, but then I was like, no, like I'm too scared he might actually do it in 10 minutes. Then he didn't, but he still was pretty quick.
Yeah.
I just want to not like
He's a
diss you on
strong guy.
radio.
I've seen him climb.
I respect your biking pursuits, Christian.
Yeah, amateur biking.
Oh,
or he'd
wow.
probably say like semi-pro biking pursuits.
Yeah, I mean, it's like biking is for everybody.
Biking is for everyone. It's awesome how accessible biking
Yeah.
is and can be.
Yeah, it's so good.
I'm passionate about bike lanes.
Yo, literally Montreal, baby.
Yeah, you got
Bike
good
lanes
bike
out
lanes.
the
there?
wazoo. That's why.
Tell me
That's
about it.
part of like why I moved to Montreal.
Really?
Because I was like, I went there with Indigo for the first time and Sequoia.
No
Stayed
way.
with Sequoia, and I like we got into the city and I was just, my mind was blown. I was like, what is this place? I didn't even know about Montreal till grade 11. But yeah, so many bike lanes.
We got to get Indigo on this show.
I know, for real.
Indigo, you're passionate.
Yeah, Indigo has so
and you're
many.
listening right now.
Indigo is like, I respect the heck out of her passions. She's always like doing
She's
just
a passionate
random
woman.
project. I think like this summer she's doing like creative writing. Just like, she just does it, you know? It's not even like
Creative writing?
Like,
Is she like working on a novel?
I don't know. I guess you'll have to ask her.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Well, but enough about them. More about you, PJ.
True.
Tell me about the color green.
Okay, color green. So last winter I was like depressed, I guess.
Me too,
happens.
bro. Put her here.
Ay.
Bang. That was
It
a
happens.
little fist bump occurred.
It happens in the winter. I mean, okay, so the sound waves are green, which is very lovely. I
Yeah,
was
they
just
are.
like, well, I'm an artist, right? So I know I just
Oh, you
said it.
are an
I
artist.
guess I am
Okay.
an artist. Oops.
Well,
Okay.
I mean, everyone's an
Freudian
artist.
slip.
That's the
I'm
thing
an
on the
artist. It's
on the
true.
passion show. We say that everyone's a poet.
It's tricky because the paintings I make are actually incredible. Like, they're like insanely good.
Yeah, I've seen your
So,
paintings. They're great.
Yeah.
It's important to
Yeah.
you know to remember that humility is great, but pride is not a sin.
Yeah. Period. Yeah. I
So-
traded a lot of paintings for tattoos this summer, actually.
That's sweet.
So
you make incredible paintings.
Yeah, I make incredible paintings. One thing I've learned through making incredible paintings is green and red are complementary colors. I'd say I have like a lot of red undertones. So maybe like in a moment of like a bit of narcissism, a bit of like moment of being like a bit down on myself, I was like, I can cancel out my red undertones by having green hair. But also I figured like, wow, it's so gray in the winter. Like I just need a pop of green. So I dyed like the whole top of my head like green. And I just felt so much happier when I looked in the mirror. Or like just knowing I had green hair, I was like, boom, let's go.
It's kind of ridiculous how much the hair can make a difference, eh?
Yeah. And my hair was really short too because I like shaved it off like 2 years ago to go tree planting. And it took a while to grow back. So.
An honorable pursuit, planting of the trees.
Oof, not really.
No?
I could do a whole episode on how the tree planting industry is cracked.
Interesting.
Yar, super ethically strange and messed up.
And that sounds like something I want to do some secondary research on.
Yeah, 100%.
Because that kind of excites me, the idea that there's more to the world. Because I know that Canada has like an extremely like robust, like in borderline industrial tree planting.
Well, yeah, they're doing it so they can keep on
system.
cutting down trees.
Exactly.
They don't actually care about trees being planted. One of my like girlfriends literally just posted a block that they had planted last summer totally burnt down, and they put in the caption like, LOL, I guess I'll just plant it back next year.
Man.
Which is hilarious. But anyway, yeah, the color green, dyed my hair green, and then I just started being like, dang, like I really love green hair. And then I started just like getting more green clothes and like green bags, and now whenever I go out, I just kind of like, my eye only wanders to like green clothes or like earth tone clothes.
I love a good earth tone clothes.
No, literally.
I'll say that.
It's
That's
just
pretty
like-
much all I own.
I got rid of a lot of my possessions because I was like, I just want to be tied down like
Yo,
that.
word. Yeah, ditto. Having belongings is the worst.
So annoying. I hate it.
Having
Like,
objects. And I go in my
genuinely-
home, I'm like, there's
Yeah.
too many objects in here.
When I moved into my new place in Montreal, my mom had to convince me to get a wardrobe. She was like, you need somewhere to put your stuff. And I was like, what if I just don't have stuff? And she's like, no, you need somewhere
in a box.
You need somewhere to put it. I was like, fine.
Tote.
Like, oh my days.
Tote under the bed.
No, the green thing, I just enjoy green. It's not like, I figure I'll enjoy it for a while. Like, oh, also for the listeners, if you hear Wizard yawning, we just did a full day of camp.
It's true. I'm not yawning because I'm tired of PJ. PJ is like, this is a scintillating conversation. I'm scintillated.
No, I wasn't like
I think that word just means interested.
Yeah.
And I'm only tired because of the exhausting day that me and PJ just had. We worked together.
Supporting children. Yeah, we were literally. Shout
that
out to
cool?
Davey.
Yeah, shout out to Davey. I hope
Wizard
he's
was
feeling
Davey
good.
today.
Wizard was Davey. Normally, I am the site manager in the summer, but today I got to be the big Gosling support staff to the co-leads, Kaylee and PJ. And it made me pooped out.
Yar.
Yar.
It's tiring work in it.
She.
Tiring amateur pursuit, but one that I'm getting paid for.
Yeah, real.
So, yeah.
And you know who you have a lot in common with?
Who?
Corbin.
Do I?
Friend
I'm
of the
working
show,
with
Corbin, because Corbin likes to wear green.
I had this theory that Corbin wasn't real.
No, Corbin's fake and Corbin's made up. Corbin's pretend.
Who is this guy?
No,
Or
Corbin
guy?
is a
like, I don't
Corbin's
know.
a pretty wonderful individual.
Like I'm working with him. I'm working with him.
Yeah, he's blessed.
So that's awesome. We can both wear green together all summer.
It's true. He's
exciting.
a kind and thoughtful and funny. Individually, he's quiet.
Dang. Okay.
He's focused.
Yeah.
He's a phenomenal climber.
We were like really in sync until the quiet and focus part because I'm like the opposite of those two
Well,
words.
you know, duality.
You
know, like
you
know,
what the
magnet.
others
You know how
don't.
magnets work, right?
Your opposites and whatnot.
Yeah, and so on. Opposites and so on.
Yes.
So
yes,
there you
yes,
go.
yes.
Yeah, I think you'll find yourself getting along famously
Sweet. That's
with the
awesome.
Corbanzo bean,
Yay.
as he loves to be called.
Boom.
Call him that when you see him.
Yeah. Okay.
Be like, "What's up with the Corbanzo bean?"
I probably won't do that. I don't want to be overly familiar. I haven't met him.
That's probably wise.
Maybe if I get the honor to.
Something that always kind of throws me. I think I get along quite well. It's one of the skills I take pride in.
Yeah.
Is getting along well with a lot of different types.
Yes.
Something that rubs me the wrong way. I say that, then I immediately, because every time I bring up getting along with people on the Passion Show, it segues straight into that. Being said, here's something I hate.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's like I still get along.
What was your point?
Was that I am sort of one of my pet peeves is people who will meet me and be super over familiar.
Okay.
Because, and I think I kind of invite it because I have a silly name and I am friendly.
Think so.
But when people are immediately like, "Oh, I met you, like we're BFFs now," and get super in my meal, I'm just like, "That's a little. Let's work up to this. Let's earn this." But I've never had.
I'm guilty of that.
I've never had a friendship.
Yeah.
Or a potential friendship ruined by that kind of thing.
No, I'm super guilty of that. My thing is
you did like just the opposite of that by like hitting me up in a very respectful way.
Okay. Wait.
Of just like so. Don't you even worry about that. PJ sent me a text back in like February being like, "Hey, I don't know if you remember me. I'm PJ. We met briefly at that party.
Yeah.
Like I really enjoy your show." And like that like low stakes environment of a text in addition to you like introducing yourself and giving context.
Okay.
That's like just about like the classiest introduction or reintroduction.
Okay, sweet. Okay,
that you could possibly have.
Dang. Okay, I appreciate that like external information that helps.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
I'm here to serve.
I take it back. Boom.
Boom.
Oh wait, and last thing, puppets. I'm like in the process of making. I went to Bread and Puppet. I don't know if you know what that is.
Tell me about it.
It's just like this like commune in Vermont. I mean, it wasn't always a commune. Basically, this
commune in Vermont.
This 91-year-old man, Peter Schumann.
Oh yeah.
It's very, very famous Bread and Puppet. It's a globally.
So I'm foolish for not knowing about this. That's what you're telling me.
Don't mean to say
it's
like
actually super famous. Actually, everyone knows about it.
No, because
actually everyone who's like even normal and not like weird and strange and still even knows about this place.
I think like I became so like engrossed in it that now I'm just like.
You're like according to your crowd, you're like everyone knows about this.
I say like Bread and Puppet, and I'm just like I don't want to say you know what that is because sometimes people are like, oh yeah, Bread and Puppet, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Are you saying bread
and puppet?
Okay.
91-year-old man, World War II. Peter Schumann. I don't know. Later in his life, he's like a refugee in World War II. He bakes like loaves of bread in this like group oven, and he always puts a sun on his loaf of bread to like differentiate it from other families. So that's where the bread comes from. He still has a sourdough starter that's like 120 years old. Don't quote me on that.
Wow.
I don't know if that's true. It's 100-ish years old. Basically.
No fake news on the Passion Show. Let's look it up.
They were in New York. He met his wife Elka. And she was all like, let's go to New York. So they went to New York City together, and they just like worked on puppets for like the last. Bread and Puppet is like 60 years old. It's like a non-profit theater company, and they just make these monstrous like 12-foot puppets, and they go to like protests. So they've been around for ages, just at all the different protests for years and years and years. And now they're based in Vermont. So I went to Vermont, Glover, Vermont, and like lived there for 2 weeks, and like we made a show. And then performed it in like the dirt floor theater and just like monstrous.
I tried to look up the bread store. I couldn't find anything.
That's fine, but I mean, I don't know, on your own time if you want to like look at it.
So fake news. Okay, so like, just saying that like this isn't being given as a fact, so it's not qualified as fake news. Okay, this is not being given as a fact.
Do not quote
this
me.
This is
do not quote
just
me.
like some ideation.
This is ideation. This is like anecdotal.
Yeah. But that's awesome. I didn't know you're into puppets.
Well,
how do you feel about Dumb Muppets?
Big fan.
I
grew up on that. Or Fraggle Rock was more what I grew up on.
Fraggle Rock, those guys are Muppets too, man. Yeah.
Dance and fit scares away. Worries for another day. Let the music play. Down in Fraggle Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fraggle, yeah, the Fraggles are Muppets.
Oh, they're so
They're Jim
good.
Henson Muppets, bro.
I just like I don't know. I just like I go off these days when I'm like not sure what's
Fraggle
true or
Rock.
what's not true. I just go off of like what was true to me when I was a kid. And when I was a kid, I remember seeing puppet shows and being like, "Dang, that's based."
That's true.
That's true.
Puppets are based.
Puppets are based. They're amazing. And like it was very spiritual to a bread and puppet. Like Peter was like Peter's just like, oh my god, such a personality. He was like "Wah," and he'd have his like beers and cigarettes and bring his cigarettes into like our like performing space, and all the like younger apprentices would be like, Peter, like put that out, and he'd be like, blah 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 blah.
I'm 91. I don't care.
I'm 91. I don't need to pay attention to
That's
that.
awesome. This guy has become a
He
puppet.
came back from like double pneumonia this winter, like just to hang out with us and like
Wow.
work with us. This was through Concordia.
This is legit. Concordia is pretty cool for that.
Yes.
So what did your puppet look like?
Well, the only puppets we worked on, it was raining the whole time, and there's a
Womp.
clay art, so the puppet making relies on outdoor space a
Okay.
lot because it's on a farm. But yeah, it relied on outdoor space. So you make like you put down a bunch of hay, then you put clay on the hay, you make your form, and then you put plastic over that, and then do the papier mâché. So it's like a big puppet template. And
Gotcha.
what we did on the day that I was wearing a gray tank top with googly eyes on my boobs, we made a big pair of boobs and an eye.
Whoa.
Crazy.
That's a pretty legit sounding puppet. That's a pretty wild.
Yeah, I don't know what his plan was for that, but I don't know. Some of the puppets, like Iraqi women. My favorite puppet was like this big bird puppet. That's what I'm trying to make in my backyard right now. It's like 3 people run it. It's like a big bird head, and it goes so high up.
Oh, a multi-person
And it's just like
puppet's
people
pretty
just
cool.
love them.
Like
oh yeah,
Snuffleupagus.
Well, that's the thing. It's like that's what I liked about that performing space because I've never been a performer, but you're not you. You're just like you take on the form of these puppets and you become the puppet. And Peter would talk about some of them, like the gray ladies. These like just like gray ladies, some like mop heads from like New York alleyways. Just these very like solemn puppets, and he was like, you know, you're dancing with them. You are them. Like you have to respect them. And be with them and move with them and like listen to what they're telling you.
Yes, that's something that comes up on this radio program all the time. So you have to listen to your art. You're not at, like, if you want to, I think, you know, this is just my theory here.
Yeah.
Is that in order to really produce something true and special, you gotta be listening to your creation and be in commune with the thing you're making. So I've never thought about puppetry in this way, but of course you have to listen to the puppet. The puppet knows what it wants to do.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing. It was like that's why I like painting, is the oil paint is my collaborator. Like it's not just me painting, it's me and the paint.
Yeah.
And then with puppets, it's like it's not just me, it's me and the puppet. Or like me, it's not even me anymore.
No, it's a third thing. That's what you create together.
Yeah.
It's like a one-word story.
You're
That's beautiful.
crazy-ish. Yeah.
You're crazy-ish indeed. You're so right.
Yeah.
You're right on for that assessment.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Muppet? What's your favorite one?
Ooh. Oh my god, I was about to say like something from Sesame Street, but that's not Muppets. Now
Yes,
I'm,
they are. Sesame Street's are
oh
Muppets.
man, now I'm like really trying to remember if
Sesame
I'm actually
Street
like a Muppet
puppets are
head.
Muppets.
I honestly can't.
Fraggle Rocks are Muppets, and
Wait,
like
what's
Muppets
a
are
Muppet?
Muppets.
No, I'm like really like
A
losing
Muppet's
the
just
train.
like a puppet that's made by Jim Henson's company.
I don't have a
the Muppet
favorite. I'm gonna be
Studios.
honest.
I'll tell you what one of my
Okay,
favorite is.
hit it.
This is my boy Gonzo the Great.
Okay, true.
You know that guy?
True.
See,
Yeah,
like
he
it.
has like the long blue nose.
Yeah.
And he's like.
And he came from outer space, and he wants to go back there. He wants to be with, like, he has, there's so much longing in him.
Yeah.
But also, like, he's an entertainer at heart.
Yeah.
And he, like, will sacrifice, he'll put it all on the line for his friends and for a crowd.
Dang.
He's like a true artist, man.
Okay.
I love Gonzo.
Yeah, wow, now I'm sad I can't like come up with a favorite one, but I just don't have
You
one.
know who's
So I'll be
legit?
honest about that.
Your favorite one can be Elmo.
No.
You don't like Elmo?
I don't not like Elmo, but he's not my favorite.
All right, bet.
Yeah. I'll be honest about that.
All
not
right.
to be contradictory.
Not to be mean to Elmo. He's just like, he's like 4 years old, bro.
I thought Elmo was dead.
Huh?
Is Elmo still going?
Yeah, Elmo's not
Oh
dead.
my gosh, not if NPR loses its funding in it.
Well, NPR doesn't own
I thought NPR.
Sesame Street.
Oh.
You're thinking of PBS. They had to sell it to
PBS.
HBO.
Really?
HBO owned Sesame Street for
Brutal.
a few years. I think like 5 years. We could look it up.
Yeah.
But now HBO is trying to sell. But Sesame Street is like an outrageously lucrative property.
Okay, yeah.
So like I think Sesame Street will go for a long time.
No, Elmo's been
But okay, it's kind of embarrassing that I know all this Elmo stuff, this Sesame Street stuff. But
yeah, I just realized
interesting fact.
Don't care about Elmo.
Jim Henson's company owns the merchandise rights to Sesame Street in perpetuity.
Okay, don't know what
regardless,
means.
like forever.
Okay, word.
Regardless of who is making the show and making money off of the show itself. Isn't that strange?
Okay.
I don't know. I kind of. It's just one of those things where I've watched a couple documentaries about Jim Henson. It's kind of interesting to me.
Well,
I love those Muppets, bro. Gonzo the Great's an inspiration of mine.
Yeah.
I'll get him on. I want to get Kermit the Frog on the Passion Show someday.
Well, I'm pretty sure like Peter from Bread and Puppet like worked with those guys.
Well, there you go.
Crazy. I guess they were around probably New York at the same time. Honestly, I
60s,
say a lot of stuff that I can't back up. So I don't know. Don't quote me.
You're not going to get quoted.
Yeah.
Don't you worry about that. You keep saying, don't you quote me, and I say less.
Yeah.
You're not getting quoted.
I mean, I don't know, just from these listeners.
The list.
I see you driving your car.
Yeah, you gotta look over there. That's over there.
Driving your car.
I see you driving your car.
I see you driving your car.
Right now it is 9:50. You're driving around in your car. Honk, honk, beep, beep.
Beep, beep, beep.
Keep your eyes on the road.
I just started driving again. Okay, so I shouldn't call that an amateur pursuit because that's just dangerous to say.
Yeah. Driving is like a serious pursuit. What you want as a driver of a car is technical mastery.
Yeah, so I'm not going to bring up my driving stuff. But I can drive.
You can drive.
Legally.
Well, you can heed close attention. PJ, everyone, is one of those lucky guests on the Passion Show who got to take a carpool to the studio with me. I'd say it's about half and half.
Okay, word.
Half the guests, they show up themselves, half of them come with me.
It's so car-centric here.
And so you're a lucky duck. Carpool is a good thing.
Like
so you
in
get to
Montreal,
witness that I'm a pretty great driver.
You meet like one person with a car in Montreal and you're like, I need you.
Wow.
Here it's just like everybody has a car.
Yeah.
But obviously it's still handy to me. Like, hey, who am I to talk? I got a car ride every day this week. Shout out Val.
Yeah, Val, friend of the
and
show,
you on
past and
Monday.
future guest.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. Yeah, cars are a strange beast. Eh?
Yeah.
It really just depends on the part of the world you're in.
Yeah.
It's like if you live in a dense metropolitan area, having a car is not wise. It doesn't help the world. You shouldn't have one.
Exactly.
If you live in Guelph,
it's mad.
There's something to be said about having a car if you live in Guelph.
This summer has been specifically different because I've had access to a car. Yeah. My dad's like stuck on the couch because he got knee surgery, which like obviously sucks for him.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
But now I get so much access to the car.
Yeah, it's true.
He's
just
fine.
A different
He's
mode
having
of being.
a nice day every day, and I get the car.
There you go.
Boom.
Boom.
And I have a really, really gorgeous photo on my driver's license.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like a total mugshot.
Awesome.
I don't have my wallet on me. Okay. I also need to bring it more. Never mind.
Having your wallet is good.
Yeah.
Just generally.
Yeah.
We're getting into the last few minutes. We've got a few more minutes before we're going to start our closing circle.
Okay.
So is there anything... Because I know that you've been looking forward to this for longer than most people look forward to being on the show.
Oh my god.
You're heavily on the choosing to be on the show end of the spectrum of Passion Show guests. Where the spectrum goes from I bug them to be on the show over to they really want to be on the show.
No.
You're over here.
So I actually
So I want to give you the opportunity to get it off your chest.
I feel like a tad, not shame per se this week, but I was like, damn, maybe I was too enthusiastic about this.
No.
I really went out of my way.
I am
I've been thinking about it.
in favor of your side of that spectrum.
Yay.
I love it when people actually makes me feel sometimes I feel guilty because I really try to not pester people to be on this show.
Yeah.
But there are people in my life who every month or so I will bring it up.
You're yo, what's good? Yeah.
And eventually they'll come on the show and I think hopefully they are happy to be here.
They're wow, I don't regret
I don't want people to come on the show out of obligation. Yeah. And I don't think anyone has. I think that I've been pretty tactful in that.
Yeah.
But it's still, there's still a spectrum and you're still very much on the I want to be on the show, I like that. Yeah,
maybe that speaks my closing remarks with the amateur pursuit stuff is I just gotta get my foot in the door generally. It's usually just a confidence thing. It's I'm just interested in getting my foot in the door and giving something a go. And for me, coming here was I was just excited generally, but I also just was curious to see a radio room.
That's so sick.
Because
that's why I would want to if I was on the other side of this desk.
Yeah.
That's a big reason why I would want to be on something like this, just to see how it works. You don't have that experience.
Yeah, first time I fixed my bike on my own, first time I did a tattoo, first time I
You're
was
forever
working a
gonna know.
puppet. First time I dyed my hair green. First time I played my harmonica when I was quitting smoking. You know,
Quitting smoking, man. We've all been there.
yar.
It goes
Not
3 years,
unfortunate.
almost 4.
Oh my gosh, for me it's like maybe a week.
Had a kid. Good job.
Yeah.
I also quit when I started at GOS.
Okay. Yes.
So there you
Wait, are
go.
talking
Connect.
About, actually, no. I want to talk about. I'll ask you after this show.
Duly noted. But yeah, it's a beautiful thing to try something out and to be an amateur and to feel that.
Yeah.
And I hope that you do. If you start your own show, I'll be an avid
Oh my
listener.
God, yay.
I'm a listener, and I listen to everyone who I know who has a show, which is just Byron. But I listen to Know the Land.
True. I gotta get on that.
And because it's a great show. It's a really great show.
And Byron is rad.
Byron, have you worked with Byron yet?
Well, I don't know Byron that well, I'm gonna be honest, but I just like spent a bit of time with him.
Everyone knows of Byron
during training.
Gotcha.
And I was like, okay, buddy, and like he showed me how to finally take care of my Blundstones.
Ooh,
like
yeah,
Guelph.
Byron's a real Blundstone oiler.
Like a true Guelph babe.
I can't wear Blundstones.
I really
my
enjoy
arches
it.
are too high.
They were given to me, so
look at my the arches on my feet. Isn't that weird?
I mean, you gotta like turn it more to the side. Oh, dang! Wow.
Yeah, right.
Trust.
So my feet do not fit into Blundstones.
Okay.
So if I can find a Blundstone that my feet will fit into, it will be 3 inches too long.
Okay.
Womp womp.
Tragique pour vous, wizard.
Whoa! Can you say a whole long sentence of my tragic life in French?
Une phrase longue de ton vie tragique. Je sais pas assez de vous pour dire ça. Si il y a des personnes qui vraiment parlent français, they'll know my French isn't that good. Mais pour vous, ça probablement sont très cool.
Well, folks, you heard it here first. I'm not even going to ask for whatever you said. I'm surprised that they ported it to French. I thought that was just an English sentiment. Finally got to make that joke. We're now in the end of the Passion Show. We have about a minute and a half here to share our little gratitude circle.
Yo.
I'll go first. You can go second.
Okay, speed
and
round.
we're just going to share our gratitude.
Okay.
I am grateful for the wind, grateful for the clouds in the sky, grateful for my family. I'm grateful that I get to be, graciously accepted into CFRU and that I get to pursue my amateur pursuit, which is the Passion Show. I'm grateful for all the listeners at home. PJ Pants, what are you grateful for?
Ooh, I'm really grateful to be here today. Thank you for having me, Wizard. I'm grateful for the Guelph Outdoor School. Grateful to be working somewhere with a mission that I actually believe in. Waking up every day with a purpose. Grateful for the color green. Grateful for my mom. Grateful for my watercolors and other stuff like my bag. Other stuff like my tattoos. My friends. I love my friends in Montreal. My friends here.
Montreal?
My ancestors. All those things. So many things.
I'm also grateful for all that
breath.
stuff. Grateful for each breath. Grateful for the ancestors. This beautiful sentiment.
Yeah.
Folks, I have been Wizard.
I've been Paloma.
This is the Passion Show on CFRU 93.3 FM. And please remember that only love will stop the killing. Over and out.